I told my husband I was divorcing him not by telling him, but instead by posting it on Reddit for him to see. Hello, my soon-to-be ex-husband, Gregory Joseph White. I told you 3 nights ago that I wanted a divorce, but you were too busy browsing OnlyFans girls on Reddit to hear me. So maybe seeing this on your feed will make you understand. You're a pathetic excuse for a man, and if you're wondering if you can just speed home and stop me from leaving, it's too late. I'm posting this after I've already loaded everything in the car and left. Don't worry, I spoke with our landlords and took my name off the lease. I've set up a direct deposit for the next month's rent. After that, you're on your own, buddy. I know you're wondering why. I know you'll act like you were completely blindsided because you've done absolutely nothing wrong. And you're just Gregory, a great husband and father, aren't you? Well, buddy, let me break it down for you in a language you understand. I'm 28 and you're 37 and we've been married for over 10 years. On paper, everything seemed fine. But in reality, I've reached my breaking point, and I can no longer stand you, Gregory. From the beginning, my mother-in-law has been a nightmare. She made everything about her from day one. At our wedding, she wore white, and you didn't say a word. She called me a fat whale in front of everyone the first time I met her. And what did you do, Gregory? Nothing. You actually tried to speak up and say that's not nice, but your mother told you to shut up and you listened. Remember how your mother destroyed my dead grandmother's necklace, all because it looked like cheap jewelry? And what did you do? Tell me that she's right and that it did look pretty cheap. You told me we can buy a new one. You even told me my grandmother doesn't care because she's dead anyway, so why should I? I've always hated your mother, Gregory. And then there's you, my stupid, incompetent, spineless Gregory. You spend an average of 7 hours a day on Reddit according to your screen time. And that's just your phone. You spend an extra 3 a day on your laptop. And what do you do on Reddit? Watch nothing but X. You say you don't want to have intimacy with me because you're too tired, when in reality your phone case even smells of nut because of how much you play with yourself to these girls on Reddit. You know, Gregory, I found out that the $100 we've been taking out of our account monthly hasn't been to help your sister with groceries, but to pay for OnlyFans girls. Remember how you didn't have enough money to buy me a present for my birthday? Yeah, the reason you didn't is because you spend $6,000 on a full-size, fully equipped intimacy doll, and you hid it from me by putting it in our shed. You think I don't know what you do every night you go out there? On top of that, you're disgusting. You're a pig in mud. You never clean. And the one time in the past month you tried to wash a plate, you left a stain on it. My final straw with you came a few weeks ago. I'm 5 months pregnant with our first child, a daughter. My mother-in-law started making comments about how she'll have to whip the girl into shape. When I told you I didn't want your mother to have too much influence on our daughter, you called me paranoid and said I should get over it because your mother was going to be a big part of our daughter's life whether I liked it or not. Oh, and did I mention to everyone how you missed our first ultrasound? Your mother needed you to help her with something urgent. It turned out to be fixing her Wi-Fi. You chose that over seeing our daughter for the first time. That told me everything I needed to know about where I stand in your life. So I packed up and left. I've already contacted a lawyer. You can't scare me into complying anymore because I have all those texts. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. They're children, Gregory, you sick F.